Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Game Time Decision. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny. That guy putting on his jersey is Tim Earl. The guy with his jersey on is Nick Earl. They're from Earl Sports Bets. We're Game Time Decision. It's Monday, January 23rd. We are going to talk a little bit of everything, hockey, basketball, and we'll recap football, and maybe look ahead to. Not going to spend a lot of time on football though, because we have all week. But don't forget about our sponsors, Caesar Sportsbook. Wager up to $1,250 your first bet. If you don't win, don't worry. You will get 100% of your stake back as a free bet. And win or lose, you get 1,000 points, 1,000 reward credit points, and 1,000 tier credit points. All you got to do is use that promo code GTD-FULL. Also, earlsportsbets.com/promo 7-day package is only $49. So definitely check that out. What do we want to start with? But boys, how was the weekend? Let's start there. While I clean some of this.
Saturday sucked. Sunday was good.
That's fair. Yeah,
Not wrong.
I came out ahead for football, but like a couple of teasers did not hit. A couple of parlays did not hit, especially ones. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I did not. The Giants kind of. I think screwed up.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, that was bad. What else game did I expect? I expected more points out of the Cowboys and Niners game, but so that kind of messed me up. But the Giants came. Other than that, I came out really ahead on the Bengals game and really ahead on the Chiefs game. Barely on that Chiefs game over. Had it teased over. So.
I hated that Chiefs game. That last second field goal absolutely killed the -8.5.
It did. It totally did. But I was
That
like, we were texting back and forth. I was like, I need the over. And you're like, I got -8.5. I'm like, oh,
I'm like, damn it, that ruined my 8.5.
Sorry. I'm like, damn it, 8.5. Hockey was good to me this weekend.
Saturday,
yeah, hockey was good to me this weekend. I don't know. How about you? How was hockey for you, Nick Earl?
It's all right. About break even. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. There you go. Let's see. Let's go into some.
I'm just waiting for baseball season now. At this point.
Well, I mean, my Pistons suck. My Red Wings, I want to have faith, but they're not a good team. They're not. They're still young and building. Whatever. I don't know. New coach, new year. I don't know. Whatever. With the Wings, Lions obviously season's over. Tigers hasn't started yet. I'm excited for baseball, but let me be clear. I'm not excited for Tiger baseball. I'm excited for.
There's
baseball.
plenty to be excited about for Tiger baseball. Playoffs.
No, there's not.
Playoffs will not be part of it, but it will be fun to see your young talent grow an extra year. And hopefully, Casey Mize
last year.
Yeah, I've been saying that for 3 years. I'm tired of saying it. Like Tariq Skubal can't stay healthy.
Casey Mize gets Tommy John.
Casey Mize.
So he probably won't be back until midway through the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, never mind. Your Tigers are going to be rough. There'll be good. There'll be some good value spots for him.
I'm excited for baseball from a handicapping standpoint. From a fan standpoint, I could give two shits about baseball right now.
I'm excited.
I'm kind of interested to see if they have win totals coming out soon.
They should.
I would imagine not till like February. That's usually when I see
the baseball I'm really looking forward to right now is starting in a little bit. The World Baseball Classic.
And college baseball.
I'm excited for college baseball. We talked about this a little bit earlier in Power Hour or Free Pick or something.
Yep.
We did earlier, me and Tim did. And last year we dabbled a little bit in college baseball. And I remember when we did okay.
I remember there was two parts to my college baseball betting. There was the beginning of the year before MLB started, and then there was the tournaments.
Yes. Yeah, and we didn't do bad. And I feel like if we cap that a little bit more, we would be a little better at it. So, and do more of it just in general. So, until tournament time starts with college basketball, I'm just kind of studying. I'm a big,
That's fair.
and then college baseball. I'm excited for that. So let's talk real quick though. Let's break down some NHL injury report, all that good stuff from Nick Earl. As soon as I can find the banner right here. Ready, set, go, Nick Earl.
Yeah, we have a whopping 4 games in the NHL today. We're going to kick it on off here with the New York Islanders. They're taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ilya Sorokin, Ilya Samsonov confirmed battle of the Ilyas. On the Toronto side, Robertson, Muzzin, Brody all remain out. For the Islanders, Clutterbuck, Fashing, and Wallstrom remain out. Dobson is questionable for tonight's game. Some very positive news out of the New York Islanders, though, as they have activated Adam Pellich and Kyle Palmieri off of the IR. Hopefully that's the start of maybe they start to turn things around here. I like the under 6, though. This team continues to struggle to score goals, and I'll look for them to continue to do that tonight probably. So I'm on the under 6 with the Islanders and the Leafs. Florida and New York, the Rangers this time. The Rangers completely healthy. No injuries for them whatsoever. Their injured list is empty. For the Panthers, Bobrovsky remains out. Eric Stahl, Hornquist, and Duclair remain out as well. They activate Spencer Knight off of the IR. He's going to be backing up tonight. It's going to be Alex Lyon and Igor Shesterkin for the goaltenders for this one here. I want nothing to do with this game. It's a hard pass for me here with the Rangers and the Panthers. Next, we get to the Dallas Stars and the Buffalo Sabres. Craig Anderson confirmed in net for Buffalo. Jake Ottinger on the other side for Dallas. Rupe Hintz is questionable. Both these teams pretty healthy, though. No big names on either of the injury reports here. I like the under 6.5 in this one. And this has just been a trend with the Dallas Stars that they've been going under as of late. And I like this game to go under. Final game of the night. We have the Calgary Flames hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets. Vladar is confirmed. We do not know the goaltender for the Blue Jackets yet. And this actually does matter for me an awful lot because if it's Elvis Merzlikins, I'm kind of looking at the over. And if it's Jonas Corposalo, I'm kind of looking at the under. So it really does matter. This is probably one of the more bigger discrepancies for goaltenders. That's why I'm waiting for an actual confirmation for this game. I do want to get action on some type of this game. If it's Merzlikins with the over, and playing maybe a little bit of Johnny Gaudreau to score a goal back in Calgary. I know that's probably going to be the most cliche prop given out on basically every hockey show you're seeing today. Oh, Gaudreau is heading back to Calgary. Maybe if you like that little narrative, you go for a little bit of Columbus first period. I'm not saying Columbus wins this game at all, but maybe they come out strong for the first 20 minutes. We've seen Calgary give up first period goals before plenty of times over the last few weeks. So maybe a little bit of Columbus first period, Columbus to score in the first period. But I like the depends on the goalie for that last matchup. But that is everything for today's slate for the NHL. Back to you guys.
All right, good job. Let's hit some ML or some NBA.
MLB, yes, MLB. Let's
MLB.
get it.
I almost hit that. I almost hit that, but no. Take it away, Tim.
Yes, we'll look at the slate for today. Boston is in Orlando, and for this one, no Smart, and then Brogdon's been out for a while now. Actually, he hasn't been out that. Sorry, he just went out last game. So no Brogdon and no Marcus Smart for the Boston Celtics tonight. The line's around an 8. Orlando is covered in every single game that they've played against each other. Although I'm not going after this one. I feel like I don't need to. I have other games on the slate I like a little bit more. Milwaukee and Detroit will be going at it. This is Detroit's first game since the Paris game. Giannis is listed as probable for tonight's game. Middleton could possibly be making his return. First time that Middleton will be playing in a month and a half. So we'll see with him. Haynes is questionable on the Detroit side. I took the under. I expect Detroit to come out a little bit slow. Atlanta and Chicago are going to go at it. Chicago's coming off the Paris game as well. I expect a slower game. I took the under. I have my best bet on a side. I like a little bit towards the under. This is just not a spot that I necessarily want to go after with the total. I really like my side for this one. So that one's over on the website. That's the best bet for today. Minnesota and Houston, still no Karl-Anthony Towns, and then Porter Jr. is out on the side of Houston. Rudy Gobert has a big question mark next to his name. For me, I kind of just left this game off. Houston is 1-18 in their last 19 games. Impressive. 3-16 against the spread. Want nothing to do with that one. 3 games left. The Hornets are in Utah. Ball is questionable for today. Oubre is out, but he's been out for a little while, so I'm not really too worried about that. I'm on the Hornets. The Jazz are 7-15 as a favorite this year. Not a team I want to be backing as a fave. You get San Antonio and Portland going at it. They're pretty much all healthy. And when I kind of looked at this one, I didn't bet it, but I really came close to laying 8.5 points with Portland just because of what they did last game. Last night, essentially, they blew a huge lead against the Lakers. They were up 71-46 at halftime. I kind of leaned towards Portland, did not pull the trigger on that one, which will take us into my favorite game of the night, and that is the Memphis Grizzlies and the Sacramento Kings. Ja Morant's questionable. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. I really like the Kings in this one. The Kings are actually favorites now, which is kind of telling me that Ja Morant could be out for today's game. But for right now, I really do like the Kings as in this one against Memphis to get the job done. That's all 7 of the NBA games. We'll bring Nick and Lenny back.
All right, good job. I do have a play, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I'm taking the Bucks Pistons under.
Why can't you do that? 237.5 now?
Yeah.
Damn it. I
37
got
and a
235.
Well, I'm trying not to bet my Pistons on my plays of the day. I got
as long as it's not Pistons spread or Pistons money line, you're fine.
Yeah, I got it at that's where at Caesars I got it at 237.5 minus it's minus 115. Minus 110, minus 115 on MGM, and I played that as well.
Hey Nick, real quick for hockey, I wasn't really paying attention when you were talking. Who's in net for the Rangers?
Shesterkin.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Oh wait, no, that actually makes me like it. Never mind. I'll go ahead and put it as a pod.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm lucky I'm not Detroit Lenny, so I can do this. My play of the day is the Detroit Pistons plus 11 points.
Yeah, I mean, I just won't bet on them. I just won't. I might be able to get around some totals and stuff like that, but just can't mess with those fuckers.
I was waiting for goalie confirmations with mine.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'll take one of the negative New York teams. There's only one positive New York team in terms of hockey, and if you bet them every single game, you make money, and that would be the Buffalo Sabres. The Rangers and Islanders are both negative. Anyways, I'll take the Rangers.
My God, who the hell cares?
Hockey, who cares? But that's not the point. I'm grabbing the Rangers puck line.
I was gonna hit the button, but I didn't do it. I don't hate this. I'm on. I got this in a parlay, and I like the over. In a few different things. So, Isaac says, "Hey all, what's happening?" Whoops. Isaac says, "Sabres win, Isles lose."
Wow, what a bold take! A plus 200 is going to lose tonight. That's a bold take.
It's a bold take.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, he's taking a plus 200. Well,
no, the Sabres are plus 160.
Plus 160. But that's still. And why does your dog look like he's a creep? Like, why is he like undressing me with his eyes?
I have
what it looks like. I don't know. Throbbing 49ers. Yo. What up, Dow? Sorry I missed the show. There's no excuses. Panthers win too. That's fair. What's going on, good people? What's happening, Markel? What's up, nice? I really want Johnny Hockey hat trick.
Ooh, what's that prop? What is that prop tonight? If you like that, you can get their team total over 2.5 at plus 125. I will get that real quick. What the
I'm on the
prop is for
Flames
him
in
to score a
regular.
hat trick.
I'm on the Flames 3-way first period. Flames 3-way second period. Flames 3-way third period.
So for them to win every single period. What
I'm
are you
not
getting for
betting
those
it,
in
but
terms of
something tells me that Columbus is live tonight.
Don't say shit like that. First period minus 112.
All right,
Second was minus 129, and the third was, I think.
Isaacs, you want Johnny Hockey hat trick? Oof. Words. 59-1. 11-1 for him to score 2+ goals. 2-1 for him to score a goal.
I mean, okay, I love the value there, and I love the story.
just now?
Just no.
I also saw a funny report that during the morning skate in Columbus, every single time he touched the puck, his teammates booed him.
Wait, why?
Burying him for tonight.
Okay. Okay. I got it now. I saw that post. I'm like, why are they? Do they not like him?
It's just
because he's gonna get booed tonight every single time he touches the puck because he left. You left the Calgary Flames for a poverty franchise. What the hell are you doing?
That's what I mean. Like, I mean, you can't. I don't know. I don't know. I can't get behind it.
Huge throbbing Niners clock.
That's like saying, "Peace out, Bills. I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the Texans."
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if some of these Bills players bounce. You see Stephon Diggs yelling at Josh Allen on the sideline?
Yeah, he wants out. Hey,
Hey, the Giants will take you. We can use some wide receivers.
that are not.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers will like a nice piece. You can come to New York.
He had one. His name was Devontae Adams.
Lamar Jackson's going to come to New York. You can come play with him.
Pistons money line for Joe Kryptonite. That's ballsy.
Yeah, you're a little bit bold. And veiny too. Okay.
Okay. Wait, why does this say acted on? Bulls money line, Raptors, Spurs, and the Grizzlies.
Rockets and Spurs. Oh my god! All right. Jeez.
Rockets minus 9.5.
Yeah, that's a little bonk. Okay.
What type of juice are you getting on Rockets laying 9.5 points?
I think that's Rockets plus 9.5.
No, I think he actually wants the 9. No, I think he
to
wants
make it
them
that
to win
plus
by
money?
double digits.
You think that aren't they?
They're 5.5-point dogs.
Yeah, that's got to be plus big juice. Spurs, yeah, Grizzlies, blah.
Spurs are plus 300.
Going Panthers, eh? One words from Ice. Ice can't put together a whole goddamn sentence.
No, you can't. He has to spam the chat. Duh.
Now you want to know who Tim Smith is?
Are you all right? You didn't know? Okay.
You don't know? Now you know somebody. What else we got? We're kind of slow to. I'll be honest with you, it's not a huge. I don't like a lot in the NBA really anyway. But I really don't like anything today. And today's NHL slate is a little tricky for me. I don't have a lot going on there.
Yeah. It's a tough night, I think.
It is a little bit of a it's just a smaller slate. That's all it is.
Well, NHL, I usually do good on the smaller slates. I
love the small slates. The 5-game slates, those are always the best. You get like three things from it.
What's everybody else got going on in the chat? Definitely Rockets minus 9. Definitely Rockets minus 9. My bad. I didn't know we were big decking it out here. Finn, what do you think about the Grand Salami under 26.5? I hit it the other day under 13.5 when there was 2 games on Saturday or whatever day it was. And I sweated it out. I think we ended at 6 or like 12, but 26.5. 6-12. I will take that under. Nick Earl?
Under. My only 2 bets tonight are unders right now in the NHL.
Because I like the Sabres Stars under, and I like the Islanders Leafs under.
I'm on those 2, yeah.
And I like the Panthers Rangers over. And I didn't bet. I don't have a total on the Blue Jackets Flames. I'm just on the
If it's
Flames.
Corpusalo, I like the under in the last game as well.
Geez, I don't know.
So I'm scrolling through Twitter because that's what I do when you guys talk hockey. And there's a baseball Twitter page that has a player for an underrated player bounce back candidate for 2023.
Oh,
He played 117 games, had a 271 batting average, 16 homers, 43 RBIs, 142 OC plus, and 2.9 WAR. The guy goes, you know what? Darren Ruff. Really? Darren Ruff as a comeback player of the year?
I sure as hell hope so. I mean, he was.
I don't see it. I don't know.
We all know who the MVP this year is going to be. It's Miguel Cabrera. It's his final season. He's gonna do what's his name did from St. Louis.
He's gonna win MVP at the nursing home, right?
Yep, 100%. He's gonna pull what
Pickleball.
Pujols did. He's gonna jack like a bajillion homers, and they won't test him, even though they know he's roided up for his last season.
I don't know. I don't see that.
Do we think Albert Pujols was roided up last year?
Probably. It didn't matter.
I don't think it
And
matters.
did you see where most of his home runs were, like the pitch wise? They were fastballs right down the middle.
Right down the pipe. That's what these teams are going to do. They're just going to throw them right down the middle at him. Nothing fancy. If you can catch it, you can catch up to it, you can have it. You're Albert Pujols. You deserved it. I don't think Miguel Cabrera gets the love Albert Pujols does. But
No.
I don't, so I don't think he's going to get a lot of those.
No, he won't get the love. Not at all.
But if you leave him, just leave him a high slider. Just leave that shit up in the zone and let him eat. He'll eat, but he likes that pitch. But you gotta wait. That's a mistake pitch. So, but yeah, baseball talk. Yay! Oh, we're about to get into a lot of baseball talk, bro. Take your naps now. But within the next probably
Isaacs is he just doesn't like fun.
You probably got a solid. Honestly, come March, there'll be a lot of basketball talk. Don't get me wrong, but you're gonna get a lot of baseball talk going March, and then because April's opening day.
I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll probably get some. We'll probably start doing look ahead shows for baseball and like future.
We'll start doing look ahead shows for all the teams.
Yeah, mid-February or something like that. So
probably starting
a lot of baseball talk.
2 weeks.
What else we got? Otherwise, we're gonna bounce on out of here. Not a big slate today on NBA or NHL. So, you want to talk about football for another 5? You want to talk about football for a few minutes?
Yeah, I've already bet the Chiefs money line. I have a feeling I'm going to regret doing that because this line has continued to drop. I thought that we would get some buyback at the pick'em price. Apparently not. It's at even money now. They're blowing this injury probably way out of or whatever. They're probably blowing it out of the water because we did that last week, or they did that last week with the offensive line with Cincinnati. We all saw what happened there. My number said this game should be around 3, and I'm getting a pick'em price for it. I took some Chiefs for this weekend. I also lean Niners, but I want to get that 3. And with it being Chiefs +1, pretty simple here.
I think the best way to approach this weekend.
Chiefs +7, Niners +8.5.
Move on.
Yeah, I
don't
do.
Like the Chiefs.
I think here's the thing. I think you're good teasing this shit either way, because I think the game's decided within a touchdown for both games. I do. So I mean, you could depends on where you really want who you really want to see in the Super Bowl is which way you're going to go. But I mean,
Bengals, Niners.
you know what's funny is Nick Earl. I was looking at these banners we did. I don't know when, but like Super Bowl possible. Oh well, here right here, January 10th. Tim thought Chargers Bucks.
Yeah, I was done.
You thought?
Oh, that was my long shot. That was my long shot.
I know, but this is live.
Oh, whoa!
This is
Whoa,
live.
look at that one.
This is live. So I thought this was pretty good.
Wow, look at that one.
Type in some early lines right now, current or when they opened. I typed this in, so I wanted to remember what they opened at. And this opened at Chiefs -1. It's already Bengals -1. So it's already flipped 2 whole points.
Well, the way that I think about it, you look at the two teams. If that Bills-Bengals game in the regular season finished, I say the Bengals probably would have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, this game would be taking place in Cincinnati.
It's still in Kansas City.
No, it would not.
Kansas City has a better record than them. They finished 14-3. Even if the Bengals would have won that game, they would have finished 13-4. Unless I'm reading
No.
standings right. So I think Kansas City should be a 3-point favorite. They get 3 points for being at home. That's it. Other than that, I think now you're seeing, I don't think Patrick Mahomes, he moves the line. He moves at 3 points.
Patrick Mahomes will be fine.
Well,
people got to stop trying to blow this out of proportion because then you're going to end up getting people who actually think it's moving because of that.
My thing is everybody's banged up at this point in the season.
Correct.
Right. But a high ankle sprain is a legit injury. Like,
yes.
If we had a high ankle sprain, we might take work off for a couple of days and we don't even stand when we work. Okay, I'm just saying. We're not in the athletic shape that Patrick Mahomes, I'm assuming, is. But listen, obviously last week they gave him the needle, man. Listen, if you don't think he got the morphine shot or some
he definitely got the
cortisone,
morphine shot.
Yeah, he got the shot. He got the needle. He ran back out there. He'll get the needle before that game, and he'll get it again at halftime. Like, they're gonna, you know what I mean? So he's gonna be able to play.
I'm
how
not
much
worried
that
about
bothers him, I don't think is gonna really be. I don't think it's as big a deal as the media is making it, but I also don't think it's not a big deal. Because
the way that they have it lined right now, they have it lined as if Patrick Mahomes is not playing.
Well, what they're doing is they're setting the narrative up to make him a comeback story.
They're setting up the narrative for everyone to go ahead and bet the Bengals so the Chiefs win by a touchdown. And looking at it here, this was an interesting tweet I saw. This is the tweet from Jeffrey Benson, who is a sportsbook operations manager at Circa Sportsbook. All right. He was asked before the game started. All right, no, this was after Saturday. So these are Sunday morning. For the possible matchups, what would you line these games? He would say Philly would be around a 2.5, 3-point favorite against Dallas at home. San Fran would be a pick on -1 against Philly. Kansas City would be a -5, 5.5, 6.5. Mahomes fully healthy. And Buffalo would be a -1 versus KC in Atlanta. KC -1 if Mahomes was healthy. So the sportsbook manager was saying before everything, he would have had the KC around a 5.5-point, 6-point favorite at home against Cincinnati.
See, I don't, and I thought that, and I would have took the Bengals happily at that 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely. At 5.5, 6, this is a Bengals play all day.
Right, absolutely. So he's not. I don't think he's
at 5.5, 6. A pick 'em. My number's a 3 at this game. My number's a 3.
I agree with your number. Maybe four
I'm
tops.
going to use Tim's words against him here for a second. You know what we're going to do this weekend? I'm going to fade the injury report.
There is no injury report. He's going to play.
Yeah, but he's not 100%. People are blowing
gives
up
a
the
crap?
more than it
He's
is.
gonna
Well,
play.
here's the thing. Hold on. Here's the thing.
If he
I
gets
was
ruled
on-
out, Kansas City.
I was on the Bengals before this dude was hurt. Okay, like looking at that game before he got hurt, I said, okay, Bengals are going to win here. Boom. Now, Kansas City wins that game. I would have been, I was on the Bengals either way. So now that it's a pick 'em, I took the Bengals as well, +6 in a teaser. But the more this goes towards the Chiefs plus points, and I could get the Chiefs also plus a touchdown, there will be another teaser with the Chiefs plus a touchdown. Because I'll take the Bengals +6 and the Chiefs +7. I think this game is decided within that.
Yep, they're letting me take it now. I can get -130 for a 6.5-point teaser. Chiefs up to 7.5. Niners up to 9. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, now I don't think either team. I don't think out of all four of these teams, I don't think any of them blow each other up.
No, I think both games
really
are close,
don't.
though.
I think this
one
game
thing we have
should
to
be.
keep in mind, Nick, Patrick Mahomes is due to beat Joe Burrow. He hasn't beat him the first 3 games. He's due to beat him. He's due.
Yeah, well, that's what they're setting up on the media. When you guys watch all this media, you're seeing all this stuff.
Oh yeah,
setting
he's
Mahomes
never
up.
beaten.
He's never
beaten.
Yeah.
What do you call it before?
Since Bengals own.
No way he loses again, right?
You're right.
In Kansas City. See you know what I mean? And I think so. Right now, I think that money's moving pretty accurately, and then you're going to see that line move again to I think come kickoff, Kansas City's favored. Because as the week goes on, all that public money is going to be like, oh man, how's Patrick Mahomes?
The Chiefs at home at plus money. Woo!
Right? Kermit the Frog plus money. Oh my God. So that's what we're going to do. And then you're going to see a butt ton of Chiefs money come in at the end. And I think the same thing for the Eagles. I think the Eagles are more of a public play than the Niners.
Yes. I will throw out there. Let's not use the public play narrative for the final games. There's 2 games. You're going to be on a public side.
Well, if you look at it, though, a public side could just be a side that's getting 80% of the tickets, though.
Right.
That's
doesn't
the
mean it's
definition of public.
necessarily right.
We're expecting these games to be split 50-50 down the middle. Guess what? People who think that the sports books are not taking a liability on games, you are. Really, no. Sports books take sides. We've seen it before where they take all the money
and move the line the other way. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, like on a daily. It seems like. Let's head back over to chat and try to see where I left off. Yep, Super Bowl. Oh, Joe can't wait for the WNBA. I'm sure Tim can't either.
Yep.
He's also all in on the Chiefs. Bengals, Niners, Super Bowl. Both lost the Super Bowl in the last 2 years. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Listen, I bet like a month or so ago, Chiefs, though, I have a Super Bowl prop for them to win it all. So I'm not angry at that if that happens. To be honest with you, I have props on all 3 out of 4 of these teams to win the Super Bowl. I'm good with, as long as it's not the Eagles. It's the only team I don't have bet to win the Super Bowl that I haven't already bet the Super Bowl like a month or so ago. So probably Niners, Chiefs rematch. Mahomes wins again. Nope. RVD says Patrick is going to play, but his leg is a big target. One massive hit. He's going to be out the rest of the game. You guys don't underestimate Chad Henne. I know.
Please do. Yeah.
He's not Patrick Mahomes, but
he's not. But he's efficient. That's all he is. I mean, he got the ball 98 yards, touchdown. Travis having an scapegoat and check down machine like Travis Kelce, like Travis Kelce helps. Mm-hmm. And that's where I got that 2 touchdowns. Kelce, man, hit that bitch in the first half. That was nice. Joe says, I'm probably going to be on the Eagles and the Chiefs parlay. Well, damn it, Joe. We got to be the exact opposite. I'm on the Niners and the Bengals. Niners, Bengals.
Yep.
Now I hate it because Ice X is on it. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. Patrick is only 70%. 70% still better than
Most players.
most, not Joe Burrow.
Not
and
Joe
I
Burrow.
think this. I read this article too. I saw this on Twitter or somewhere. Josh Allen, in my opinion, has now slipped below Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes.
I said that from the beginning.
In the quarterback rankings.
I
put.
Wow,
mean,
shocker! Joe Burrow, number 1 overall draft pick, is now higher than what was Josh Allen, a 3rd round pick?
Yeah, who knows?
He wasn't 1st round, right?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna go look that up.
I'd be pissed off when the Niners win in its Super Bowl rematch. Yeah, Bengals champions. Afternoon. Burrows will destroy Brady's legacy.
He was a 1st round pick. 1st round, 7th overall.
Where did he go to school, Josh Allen?
Wyoming.
Yes, I almost guessed North Dakota. Same difference.
Wyoming's in
Mahomes,
the FBS, in the FCS. Or FBS, the bigger one.
FBS.
Yeah.
Over. Cowboys Niners was a good game. I thought it sucked. I'm glad they're not showing comments.
We are now.
Yeah. Don't show comments. Okay. I think both games go under. Rock fight in Philly, under Goal Fest in Kansas City.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of, I teased the Bengals Chiefs over 40. We're like 41, whatever it is. I have the Niners and the Eagles because, man, I'm telling you, this Niners offense, I can't believe I'm saying this. This Niners offense is explosive. They have capability to be
It has
explosive.
the weapons.
Dallas slowed them down. Hats off to Dallas' defense. Y'all played a damn good game. Your offense lost you that game, not the defense. Eagles defense is good. Yeah, the Eagles defense is good, but I see that. I think the Niners offense is underrated.
Which Dallas's defense it's about equal to Philly's. They both allowed 20 points per game, 20.1 and 20.2.
Yeah, I think the Niners, I don't know.
It's going to be a test for Brock Purdy. I'm not saying that the Niners are going to go in there and take care
demolish
of
shit
easily against the Eagles. Not at all. That's going to be a 17-14 type of game.
Right.
No,
it's not his ACL. It's just a high ankle. I shouldn't say just a high ankle sprain. But yeah, he's playing.
He is.
He's probably got a boot on that thing for precaution, and in some serious therapy to.
He'll probably be
some person
like
massage that ball better.
He'll be limited.
Butt ton. You like that? I'm trying to swear less on camera, fucker. Okay. People saying Mahomes is hurt. He won't be any more hurt from week before. I think he'll be more hurt than the week before, but it's not enough to make this line move or be off by 3 to 4 points.
Yeah, I'm loving the narrative that people think Mahomes is going to just be terrible because his ankle hurts.
Isaacs is not a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm not a fan of them either.
He's going to throw 5 touchdowns. Throw him to Kelsey then, because that's who I'm just betting Kelsey touchdowns points at this point. Till they stop playing football games this season. It's Kelsey anytime touchdown, 2 of them. Bet one, and then
I bet the double. I bet the 2, and it was plus 300.
So what I do, I've just had a straight the last 5-6 weeks of the season, and I've come out ahead of money. Whoever scores the first touchdown, I immediately bet them to score another one. If they score in the first quarter, I immediately take that dude to get another one. And it's Kelsey in particular, and George Kittle once, Kelsey twice, has got me paid. And so, I mean, they're the best tight ends in football. Those two, and Kelsey, I think, is a notch or 2 above, at least above Kittle. So,
yeah,
the photo I saw looks pretty
Both of them are
really
really good, though.
I love
Those
George
are
Kittle,
great.
though. He is awesome.
I love George Kittle. Did you see the game yesterday when he was They were up, and he's looking at the sky cam, and he's like, he's making faces at the sky cam, and they caught him. They caught his ass red-handed.
Apparently, that play that he had like that bobbling catch.
Yeah,
he says I wasn't part of that. I wasn't schemed to be part of that play. When I saw him get a little bit of trouble, I ran out for a little bit of route, and I bobbled it because I wanted to make it a little more dramatic.
Dude, you know what I love about George Kittle is he works out with former tight end TJ Hawkinson. They do this tight end camp at this like
tight end university,
yeah, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, like football, like I think it's like I don't want to say Indiana, but it's maybe Tennessee, somewhere like that. But they go hunting and they work out and they do all this shit, and then they go on Bussin' with the Boys. If you watch that, listen to them or follow them on Twitter, which is I can't remember the dudes where they do the podcast in the back of like a school bus. You ever see that? They're former NFL players. TJ Lang, what's his name? Will Compton's on there, and they'll have like former players on. TJ Hawkinson just looks like it's like a bus, the back of a school bus that they just hippied out and shit. It's hilarious. But yeah, remember defense wins games in football, but another error. That's true. Defense wins championships, but that was a whole nother error. Now, I think it's still relevant to an extent, not as much as it did in the other era. But I mean, at the end of the day, if I had to pick two, I think the Bengals defense is better than the Chiefs, and I definitely know the Niners are better than the Eagles.
Yeah. Now looking at this really
that being
quick,
said, I teased the over.
Yeah, I know not a lot of people buy into this stuff, but just quick, before we head out or whatever.
Yeah.
Quick little. This is on Monday. Obviously, these games are getting played on Sunday. There's already a decent amount of sample size for tickets coming in on these games. 69% of the tickets, 61% of the cash is on the Eagles. 62% of the tickets, 66% of the cash is on the under in that game. 74% of the tickets and 51% of the cash is on the over in the Chiefs game. 85% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the Bengals. So that's just the early ticket counts for this one, which is
early
kind of
numbers.
Interesting.
Early numbers, yeah, I like that.
The very early numbers are pointing towards decent amount of bets on the Eagles and the Bengals.
Okay. We do have some questions in the chat. You guys have any thoughts on Baylor, Kansas from Michael?
Lean Baylor. Didn't bet it. I did it for Power Hour.
Yeah, check out the Power on the Picks and Parlays channel. You can see them there. He sucks so overrated. What's your language? Beheady, you're in you in Portugal? No. I can't remember where you're at. Allie Burns tells me all the time. Joe Burrow's great, but Mahomes is best quarterback since sliced bread.
He's the best quarterback in the league, I will say that. I don't think that's much of a question. I truly believe Mahomes is better than any other quarterback in the NFL right now.
Yes.
If Joe Burrow wins Super Bowl and MVP at the end of this season, you still feel the same way?
Well, Joe Burrow's no. Oh, Super Bowl MVP?
Super Bowl. He wins Super Bowl and he wins the Super Bowl MVP.
Well, Patrick Mahomes has been in the MVP this year. He's the best quarterback in football. Overall, talent-wise, he's the best quarterback in football. The title, Mahomes has already won a title.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean. So there'll be
and then overall skill-wise, who would I want starting a franchise? Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow? It's Patrick Mahomes. It's not particularly close for me.
It's close for me, but it's Patrick.
It's 100% close for me. I would be all right with Burrow.
I don't think you go wrong.
Not a bad option.
I'm
not saying Burrow's a bad option.
Both in their prime, starting a franchise, you can't go wrong with either one. There's no wrong answer, but I think it's close for me. Like, that's my thing.
Brock Purdy. I want Brock Purdy.
Bro, I would love.
Give me Brock. Give me big cock Brock.
Ask around. I've been saying this for after the Christian. Once he started, Brock Purdy, I said, watch Mr. Irrelevant become Mr. Relevant and win the Super Bowl and become MVP. And I had this argument with my cousin because he's like, nah, I would take a George Kittle or a McCaffrey. And I'm like, yeah, but those are skilled position players. The quarterback's the head guy out there. Kittle can't catch those touchdown passes if he doesn't throw them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? McCaffrey, yeah, he can run. He can go off running the ball. But most of those are checkdowns into runs. You know what I mean? So, and if he scratches a screen pass, Brock Purdy's still got to throw the ball. That's why you see quarterbacks win MVPs. You know who should win the damn MVP is the offensive line of the San Francisco 49ers.
Fat guys.
Those guys fat guys win championships. Okay? Skilled position players, they get commercials.
Yes.
Chicks. Shit like that. Fat guys get food. Maybe a Nike commercial. Where did I leave off? Joe Burrow's great. Mahomes better. Yeah. 65. I got it minus 1.5 with the Eagles. If I can get a 3.5, I might buy back with the 49ers.
I would buy if you have 1.5 with the Eagles, wait till 3.5 to buy back with the Niners, because 3 is kind of just you're asking to push there. Wait for the 3.5.
Yeah.
So if the Eagles win by 3, then you're good.
That's fair. Mahomes hurt or not, Kansas City is still dangerous. Sure. That being said, Bengals are a Super Bowl team. I'm going to ride with them. There you go. I don't know, Nick Earl. Those high ankle sprains can suck. They do suck.
I got an angle for the Sabres tonight. It's Craig Anderson's 700th career regular season game.
Shutout incoming. I have the under, so I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm glad you're fine with that.
Okay. Tight ends in the playoffs have been tearing it up. Knox, yeah, all of them.
Even Daniel Bellinger got a touchdown.
I was going to say, you know what? You want maybe an angle and maybe a little blind sprinkle action. Sprinkle all 4 of these tight ends first touchdown. All 4 of them first touchdown. Because Patrick Mahomes loves his tight end. Joe Burrow loves his tight end. Jalen Hurts loves his tight end. And Brock Purdy loves his tight end. And they all check down to
They all like tight ends. Got it.
Yep. They all like a ton of tight end. So Mahomes is the best quarterback. Healthy, yeah.
I think the tight end scored a touchdown in every playoff game so far.
Kelsey scored multiple.
Bellinger scored for the Giants against the Vikings. I mean, Irv Smith scored for the Vikings as well in that game. Daniel Knox.
Tim Earl, how you feel about New Mexico and Nevada?
Lean Nevada. Didn't bet it.
The tight end score for Jacksonville, LA.
I think everybody's way too hyped up on the Lobos.
Thanks, Lenny.
Evan Ingram scored a touchdown for the Jaguars in that game. I think a tight end scored in every single game. Schultz scored a couple. Did a touchdown?
I'm not trying to inflate his injury or anything like that. People say, well, his high ankle sprain got nothing to do with his arm. Has everything to do with his arm. He's got a plant. It's the wrong foot. If it was his left foot, wouldn't be a big deal. But it's his right foot. Now, he's an improviser. Maybe the best in football, improvising. And he could jump pass and shovel pass and do all kinds of sidearm weird shit with the ball. So I'm not too concerned with it. If he was a pocket passer, I'd be more concerned with it because he's got a plant on that foot. But you can't say it doesn't have anything to do with his foot. Joe, did you drop your Japanese basketball? Yeah, Joe. Nuggets playing very good without Joker yesterday.
They lost. They lost, and that was a very frustrating game for them to miss half their free throws.
Best quarterback to come out of Iowa.
Yes.
Brock Purdy. Any chance of Joker? Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Maybe. I don't know what lines are right now.
MVP real quick. Hold on. You keep going through the chat.
That's right. Rockets by double digits, though. Feel good about this.
Oh, you have fun with that.
Gold.
But, I mean, the setter nuts on Joe Kryptonite, this show doesn't have enough
nuts.
space.
I'll say that. He's got some very fat nuts.
Cup winning Super Bowl MVP. I could see a quarterback winning it this year. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, if like Kittle wins it, it's because he did something like shook off some tackles, yards after catch, which is possible because they do like the 10, 15-yard little chunk plays, and then he is more than capable of breaking a few. I mean, I think he had like 5 catches for like 80 yards, something like that. Well, Travis Kelce had like 14 catches. Man, like tight ends are
But
becoming.
I looked it up. The person up ahead, he asked, any chance Joker wins again? He's minus 125 right now. He's the favorite. Next up is Luke at plus $4. Yeah, I think Joker's winning it again.
Fat guys win championships. Put that shit on a shirt.
Oh.
It's coming soon. Fat guys win championships.
I like it.
And I'll tell you what. You want to know why, real quick, before we get into this? Tight ends have gotten more involved, and not just 20 years ago. You had a blocking tight end and a pass catching tight end. Now they have hybrid and to do both. And these linebackers can't keep up. The linebackers are fast, but they're not.
Here's the thing. Exactly. Here's the thing with tight ends is they're too big for corners and they're too fast for linebackers. So who guards them?
That's a fucking nice bet, Joe. Yeah, exactly. Who guards them?
I saw someone win. Yeah, that was a first touchdown scorer parlay where they had 3 tight ends, and then the one they didn't have was Jamar Chase, which Jamar Chase scored the first touchdown in the Bengals game.
Yeah.
The true gritty king.
Yeah, I hit on that actually because I was pissed off. I meant to, I like my $100 first touchdown bets, and I talked myself right out of it down to a $25 bet. Wasn't angry that I still won $175 on a $25 bet, but do you think I would have been happy off that? No. I spent the rest of the day trying to piss off at myself because I didn't put 100 on it.
I've never heard of a gambler say they put too much on a winner.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's too much.
Nobody's ever bet not enough on a winner.
Thank God.
No, you probably could be like, well, I probably put too much on it.
Until it hit.
Well, I probably shouldn't have put that much on it, but at least
until it cashes. Once it cashes,
I should have put more on it.
Yeah, no sweat, no problem. I speaking of the tight ends, you make a good point. They're too big and muscular to be guarded by a corner, but they're too fast for a linebacker. And I think you're going to start to see a lot more hybrid linebackers in the next 10 years that can do both. Boy, I'm getting to the chat. If you're backing the dogs, Bengals and Niners, are you waiting for the spread line?
I already placed a teaser with them. I teased them up already. I teased it's the Chiefs are the dogs.
I did this.
+1. I got the Chiefs up to 7.5 and the Niners up to 9.
Anytime Tutty tight end parlay, 100%. Or even round robin that shit. It was Chase. Yeah, it was Chase. Jefferson is the true Giddy King.
Oh, is he now? Is he now?
I mean,
that's why.
Does it count if it's in a dome?
Does
it count if it's in a dome? I don't think so.
Does it count if he's doing it from his living room watching?
Yeah,
the game?
Is he doing it from the cruise ship, like on a vacation, or how? Terry. I can't say shit. My I don't even know who's my tight end. Brock Wright.
Who?
Brock Wright. That's the Lions tight end. Hey, dude caught like 6 touchdown passes in the last 3 games after TJ Hawkinson got traded to Minnesota or whatever.
Imagine if the Lions had TJ Hawkinson to end the year.
Oh yeah, that would have been.
I think they did better without him because they couldn't rely on a safety blanket. Brock Wright is a red zone machine. Look him up. He's like Dan Campbell's spit out Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell was a good tight end too. He was more along the lines of a blocking tight end, but he had hands. And we got Penei Sewell catching first downs for us, so we don't care. Our tackle can catch too. I do that all the time. I hit that. Damn. Everyone tune in to me.
Terry, I was getting to that. I had a thing typed up for it.
I'm not showing your comments because you're yelling at me in caps.
We're sorry,
Terry. NHL opening line show with Nick and Terry at 6 p.m. Today,
we're going to start doing this on Mondays and Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock, previewing the massive slates of Tuesday and Thursdays.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Look out. Be on the lookout. I like it. Stop yelling at people, Terry.
Yeah, stop yelling.
What's the show? It's just look at headlines. NHL look at headlines. It'll be on. Will it be streamed on?
It'll
Get
be
Wild?
on ESB and Getting Wild.
There you go. All you gotta do. That's why you ring the bell for notifications, so you never miss an episode of Getting Wild. Somebody called them Teddy and Friends on Morningwood today, and I thought it was funny. So Getting Wild with Teddy and Friends, or the ESB show, or ESD, whatever. Earl Sports Degenerates, Nick Earl.
What?
Well, I can't make fun of Terry and not Nick. Nick has his own show with Terry as a guest. Because they do shows all the time.
I don't know how we're gonna run this one yet. We have to figure that out. Who's gonna be controlling it?
Oh, okay. No more yelling. Fade, chooch. I can't even say it. I'm trying to say it. Can't say it. Jefferson, no gritty against the Giants. Against the Giants lockdown. Fade Chuck. That's it. Listen, pay attention. This is on Mondays and Wednesdays. 6 o'clock Eastern. I'm assuming, which
Yes,
is in like
6 o'clock
5
Eastern.
minutes.
This is like 3 minutes. Yeah.
All right,
Right
so
after
tune
Game
in.
Time Decision.
Right after, boom, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, all you got to do is watch the show, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Then after this show, when I'm done speaking, you go see Terry and Nick talk all the NHL you want. IceX, I'm going to be in that chat. I'll out-spam you. I will out-spam you. Okay? Let's go. I love you all. In the great words of Ozzy Osbourne, I love you all, but you're all fucking mad. Peace out.